We are going to definitely exercise a new kind of yoga. But before that, we'll do micro yoga or micro yoga for the blood circulation. So let's rub our both the palms. Shivangi, Priya, can you pin me to the main board? I could not see myself from the distance.
Raghav, I have pinned you.
Okay, there's somebody AM, I think, who is actually pinned there. Okay, let's start with rubbing our arms. Let's lock it and move it in the opposite direction. One, two, one, two, one, two. Again, let's rub it again. Very importantly, those who have undergone any surgery recently or who has any ailments, particularly of those organs or appendages of which we are actually performing yoga, we should refrain from it or connect with your physician. Those ladies who are pregnant or those who are in monthly cycle, they should connect with their gynecologist, their doctors, and only then they should go for yoga. Let's start it. Micro yoga. Let's rub our face. We'll believe that even 3 to 4 minutes of rubbing of our hands over each other can change our thoughts, can change our energy levels. So if you don't have time for any yoga, start with rubbing of hands over each other. Rub our neck, rub our ear, come back, take a deep breathe, and breathe out. If you have both the hands for the best, 1 feet distance between the leg, be firm on the ground, take a deep breathe, and take your neck back. Feel the stretch you have. Keep your mouth closed and you have to completely breathe in by nose. Breathe out. Touch your chin to your chest. Those suffering from cervical spondylosis, they should not do this. Again, take a deep breathe and twist your neck on left. While twisting your neck, just breathe out. Keep your shoulder in the line of your body, your elbows, only twist your neck. Come back and breathe in, twist neck on the right, and breathe out. Come back, breathe in, and rotate your neck. Try to touch your ears to the shoulder, and while rotating, breathe out and breathe in. When you come forward, your neck is straight, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Just let us do it in opposite direction. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Let's have the shoulder movements. So keep your both the hands over the shoulder, fingers touching the bone of shoulder and the neck. That is the clavicle. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and rotate the elbows with as big diameter as possible. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do it in opposite direction. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Come back, lock your fingers, breathe out, be firm on the ground, feet of distance between the leg. Breathe in, slowly take your both the hands up in such a way that you're completely breathing. Chest is full. And you stretch your every upper part of the body so that your shoulders, elbows, wrists, they're completely stretched. And slowly breathe out. Observe the stretch you have in the shoulder. You may get a perspiration within some seconds. Let's take a distance of 2 to 3 feet. Breathe in, widen the hands. Complete oxygen in the lung. Twist yourself from abdomen. Keep your both the legs firm on the ground. Breathe out slowly. Try to touch your right hand palm to the left hand shoulder. Breathe out completely and observe the stretch you have. Observe that your body doesn't have oxygen. Still, you have to work and stretch. Slowly breathe in. Come back to the original position. And breathe out. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Take a deep breath. Widen your hands. And twist towards the right. Breathing out slowly, trying to touch your left hand palm to the right hand shoulder. Breathe out completely. Twisted abdomen. Observe the stretch you have in your abdomen. Rest. Do not move your legs. Complete breathe out. Be there for 10 to 20 seconds. Come back slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's have the knee bending. Take a distance of 1 feet between the legs. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands are forward, parallel to the ground. Complete breathe in. And slowly breathe out. And bend your knees so that your thighs are parallel to the ground. Completely breathe out. Backbone is perpendicular to the floor, straight. And smile on the face. Slowly breathe in. And breathe out. This was the micro yoga. Let's rub our palms again and be seated. Can I request moderator to pin me because I could not see myself there?
We are able to see you, sir.
Oh, you are able to see. Okay, no worries. Could see somebody VE. Just a minute. Let me try to adjust it. Okay, that's great. So micro yoga actually initiates our activity, right? So today we'll go for something which is known as a victory. It is equally difficult, but it is equally important also. Of course, this particular pranayam or breathing technique looks very simple. It's most difficult and also most cautious. It's known as the victory or ujjayi. So it is addition to breathing. It is also known as diaphragm breathing. Diaphragm breathing is actually a breathing right from the base of our stomach till it goes to the throat. So first of all, very important contraindications. Those people who have any cardiac or arrhythmias or any open heart surgery, angioplasty, or any cardiac challenges, they should not go for this particular breathing. Second, those who have migraine, they should not go for it. Naturally, in monthly cycle for ladies, it is prohibited. It should not be done by a pregnant woman. So it is also a breathing when you perform a lot of yoga. After that, this breathing should be started. But those who have no challenges currently, no ailments, they can start it slowly so that this particular breathing can give you a lot of joy. This breathing, when you do it, if you have any surgery of stomach or surgery of abdomen region, chest region, or throat, or if you have some trouble in the ear, please connect with your doctor before doing this. This generates a lot of heat. So if you are Pitta Pradhan, please connect with your doctor. It is always recommended to get the doctor's advice before doing it for many times. It may happen that one or two times it's okay, but always take the doctor's advice, okay, without fail. Very important, it generates a heat. Of course, it has a lot of advantages that we'll see, but currently it should be done with lot of care. Let's do its Kriya. The first important point, you should be in the Vajrasan or Padmasan, and there should be Moolbandh. Moolbandh means you have to pull the perineal or the genital or the anal muscles together and knot them, hold them together. Try to have a Moolbandh. Your spine should be straight and you should look forward. This Ujjayi is actually when you breathe in, you need to reduce the throat so that there will be a sound in it. Those people who are suffering from pharyngitis, laryngitis, or any throat problem or nasal problem, please don't do it. It is disastrous for them. It can definitely cause a pharyngeal bleeding or that can worsen the pharyngitis or laryngitis. Very important. Please connect with your doctor for any problem, right? So when you breathe in, you have to narrow down your throat a little bit. The glottis, you have to narrow down, and there is a sound from the glottis. And the breathing should start from the stomach upwards. And then it should also breathe out with the same sound. The sound should be very minimal. It should not be very big. I will try that. I'll try to have a little bit bigger sound so that you can hear it. Okay, but that is not the case. Actually, you should do it, but I'll try to tell that, try to utter that. Okay, so here, straight, sit straight, Moolbandh, breathe out, Ujjayi, breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it.
Sorry, we cannot see the ink. Yeah, now
And
it's
breathe out. Sorry, let me know. What is the problem? So breathe in. And you may have coughing during the Ujjayi. This way. Okay. You may reduce this sound this way. This is a fast Ujjayi. The Ujjayi should be done very slowly. Okay, this way again. It is also said in the epics that when you breathe in by Ujjayi, to balance the temperature, you should breathe out by left nostril so that the Chandra Nadi, which will cool down the temperature, and you have a balance of the temperature because Ujjayi increases the temperature. So let's do Ujjayi. Close your right nostril and breathe out. You'll cool down. That is also there that breathe in by Ujjayi, breathe out by left nostril. That is the Chandra Vedan. So it is a combination. There are variations of Ujjayi. It is known as Sadharan Ujjayi or Simple Ujjayi. What you will need to do is that keep your both the hands just on the side of your vest. See straight and breathe in by Ujjayi and breathe out by Ujjayi. Diaphragm breathing. Breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. People are habit to do sounds different sound like this. This is not a Ujjayi. Okay, this is a sound from the mouth cavity, or so they open the mouth. No, the sound should come out from nose, but it should be uttered from the glottis. That is the very important in Ujjayi. This Sadharan Ujjayi you can do, which is good for the reducing of Vat. So you can start. Let us do Sadharan Ujjayi for 10 times. So let's breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 10 times. Take a deep breath after Ujjayi and breathe out. You may find a kind of different feeling in your brain because the lower portion of the brain gets stimulated. The vagus nerve gets stimulated as per the research, and you may have start of little bit of sleepiness because it is also used for relaxation. Though it generates the heat, but after that it relaxes the person. Let's do next part of the Ujjayi, that's Madhya Ujjayi, the middle Ujjayi, where you have to keep your both the hands just in the armpit, straight elbows, and it is for pitta to reduce. Okay, so it is also used for reduction of sometimes acidity. So let's do a 10 rounds of Madhya Ujjayi. Let's do it. Ten times. In case of Urdu Ujjayi, tie your both the hands together and bring it over your head and take a breathe. You can bring down without. You can also keep it on your head, but it's also variation says that you can bring them up when you breathe in. You can breathe out. Or you can keep it up. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Ujjayi is considered very near to the Sinha Mudra or lioness sound. So it generates a sound to prevent, to help to prevent the thyroid ailments the Ujjayi is used. If you like to calm down after the Ujjayi, it is the one of the best to start with Ujjayi and then do Shavasana. Ujjayi is very good for those people who have very sagginess, who are always suffering from cold. When they are healthy, they should go for one of the best which you can do almost any point of time in a day. When you do Ujjayi, it also increases your metabolism, the oxygen content of your body, and as you explicit breathing out, your carbon dioxide will go down. It is said that if you don't have capacity of Ujjayi, please don't do it because it may lead to generation of oxygen radicals. So Ujjayi should be done when you have capacity of asanas best. Your body can sustain it. But at the same time, it can increase your metabolism. It can also increase blood flow to your throat. So naturally, Ujjayi is actually used for well-being of a person. That's why it is said as victory. You have to be cautious during Ujjayi, and you will find that almost your all chakras, that is right from Mula Bandha or the Muladhara chakra, your Swadhisthana chakra, Anahata chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, and even the pineal gland all get stimulated by Ujjayi. So Ujjayi is used also for stimulation. So that was regarding Ujjayi. Next, let's go for the Shavasana. After the Ujjayi, let's take a deep breath, close our eyes, and let's go for Shavasana. Lie down, take a distance of 1 feet between the legs. Your palms are facing the sky, 6 inches away from the body. Neck is tilted on the left. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Relax your feet, calf muscles, knees, thighs, pelvic region, chest, stomach, tummy. Relax the complete back, shoulders, hands, arms, forearm, arm, shoulder. Relax the face. Forget and forgive. Observe the touch to the ground, sounds you have in your room. Observe your thoughts, breathing. Move your left foot, move your right foot, left palm, right palm. Turn your neck towards the right and slowly, with the help of your left hand, turn towards the right and be there for 10 to 20 seconds in the transition. Very slowly, with the help of left hand, come back to the seating position. Some people may have a belching because Ujjayi might have inhaled the oxygen that might have also gone in stomach a little bit. Let's rub our palm. Rub them over the face. Ear, neck, and open the eyes to start our day with the resilience